Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Okay, ready? How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's West. Quick throw to the left. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Running with purpose. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. This is what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's West. Throws to the tight end. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Ducks are in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Coming to the line on on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's West. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks like he's going to run it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the single back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and it's a fumble. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And there's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's a fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the option play. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Fighting off the defender.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's West. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Ducks will have to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cole. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. Back to throw. It's West. Pressure is coming. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Caught quickly. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
First and 10 play coming up. Ball handed to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Razorbacks lining up here on first and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Cole. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Razorbacks are in the red zone now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. It's a bullet, but incomplete. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run that hurry up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Arkansas. Will take the lead in the second half.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. But that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking downfield, it's West. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Hogs.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Refusing to be brought down. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You've got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. No problem, knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. That powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's West. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Handoff from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. We go with a direct snap. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Single back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And this one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's West. He's going to take another shot right here.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to his target. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. Inside the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Dropping back, it's West. He'll take a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Important 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks out of the crowd into open space. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. 3rd down after that running play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
And the quarterback just kneels down.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a nice gain. He moved the football up to the 27.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's West. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The defense still does have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's hope they don't elect to use them. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.